a.m. to report of a camper shell in the road on northbound I-15 at 1800 South. Well, on their way to the scene, officials said they were never found.
That is the ability to bounce back. And all year long, experts have been calling the Baltimore Orioles the best American League club of the last 10 years. The Orioles were strong yesterday, winning that first game 4-1. And the Mets, well, they need that resiliency to bounce back.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Memorial Stadium in Baltimore, as tonight it is the Payoff Pitch World Series, game number 2. On the mound for the Baltimore Orioles is Dave McNally, and on the mound for the New York Mets is Jerry Koosman. In game number 1, the Baltimore Orioles did defeat the New York Mets. I believe the score was 5-2, I believe. I'll have to look at that again to look up some statistics on that to see if I'm correct on that. Let's just see if I can do a quick report on this and be able to give you some statistics. Here's your lineups first. We'll do the lineups. I'm waiting for that. The lineups for the visiting Mets: Tommy Agee will lead off in center, Bud Harrelson in short, Cleon Jones in left, Don Clendenin at first, Ron Swoboda in right, Ed Charles at third, Jerry Grody behind the plate, Al Weiss at second base, and batting ninth and pitching Jerry Koosman, 17-9, 2.28 ERA. For the Baltimore Orioles, and they're led by Earl Weaver, Don Buford leading off in left, Paul Blair in center, Frank Robinson in right, Boo Powell at first, Brooks Robinson at third, Davey Johnson at second, Andy Etchebarren behind the plate, Mark Belanger at short, and Dave McNally, 20-7, 3.22 ERA. Let's take a look at our reports here real quick. Box score reports. And let's see. Let's look at the Baltimore box score. So there we go. Memorial Stadium, regular season. It's a win. So, in the very first game of the series, the Orioles defeated the Mets 7-4. The Orioles scored 3 runs in the first. Going away, the Mets scored 1 in the third, kept it at 3-2. Then the Orioles scored 1 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, 2 in the eighth to wrap it up. Winning pitcher was Mike Cuellar. He went 7 strong innings. Tom Seaver went 6 innings, giving up 9 hits, 5 runs, and 5 earned. Home runs in the ballgame was like Clendenin, Blair, Buford, and Johnson. So the Baltimore Orioles are up 1-0 in this best of 7. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Payoff Pitch 1969 World Series, presented by the Ken Castro Tournament, as he wishes to have all Major League Baseball games, World Series or postseason, done cards and dice. So we're doing that, doing this with Payoff Pitch, also doing the 1993 World Series, and also doing the 1920 World Series. Both of them are on my channel. Both of them are also being played. All right, thank you so much for that start. Let's get this underway here. We'll bring the Memorial Stadium into play right here. Hopefully everyone can see this well. I'm gonna bring the actual batter's cards to where I can see them. So be easier for me. So here we go. First pitch, the Mets trying to get back. The Orioles trying to take a strangle lead in this series. And here's Tommy Agee, 4 for 5, 3 runs scored, a double in the opener. So Agee, first pitch, and it's underway. A 7 by McNally. It's underway. Again, we'll read black, then blue. So a 7's in play. 17 by Agee. And that is going to be a base hit for Tommy Agee. He's 5 for 6. So he's a 4. That's a 7. Does not get the lead. So I say AG's a 4. So doesn't get the lead. So now here is Bud Harrelson. Harrelson, the opener, 1 for 3. RBI, a double in the opening game. So run first, nobody out. Harrelson to swing away, and that's a 7. That's in play. That's going to be a 40, though, and that's a pop too short. That's an easy catch for Belanger. Comes in, makes the catch, and there is one away. So now here's the left fielder, Cleon Jones. So Jones, the batter, he was 1 for 4 in the opener. McNally from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Stays on the board. That's a 10. That's a patient on a 59. Patient on a 59 for Cleon Jones. A ground ball to third. Let's see who have 2. That's a double play 6. Double play. Ooh, double play 9. That's a 10. He beats it out. Holy cow. Cleon Jones had to move. Had to really get down the line in a hurry. So that'll be a 6-4. Good slide by AG. Breaks it up 2. And allow Cleon Jones just to make it. It was a bang play. So with 2 outs, here's Don Clendenin. 3 for 4. Run scored. 3 RBIs and a home run in game 1. McNally from the stretch. It's a 9. It's patient. Patient on an 0-1 is a walk. So Don Clendenin works the walk. And the Mets keep the first inning alive. Thanks to good base running by Cleon Jones. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Ron Swoboda. Swoboda in the opener, 0 for 4. McNally the stretch. It's a 4. Oh, it's a tough. A 79 is going to be a fly ball to center field. Good catch there by Blair. Makes the catch, and the Mets' first inning goes by the boards. No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left. 1/2 inning in the books. No score here at Memorial Stadium in Baltimore. So now for the Orioles, Dom Buford, 2 for 4, runs scored, had the actual home run. He actually led off the actual 69 World Series with a home run, and he got the home run in the leadoff spot in this game. So how surprising that is. Jerry Koosman, the lefty, on the mound, and we're underway. It's an 11. It's a defensive check. So let's now go to our payoff pitch, fast action offline deck. We'll go ahead and roll the deck. It's going to be a range plek to the shortstop. That should be an automatic out to the 96. So it's a range check on Harrelson. And he is a C. A C says 1-44 is a hit. 45-99. It's a 96. Belanger comes up with a nice play, 1 away. So 1 out in the first. Here is Paul Blair. Blair in the opener, 3 for 5, 2 runs scored, 2 runs batted in. Good start for Blair. That's going to be a 7. A 7 on Koosman is tough. 45. Oh, that's not going to be. Oh, he just misses it. 45 is going to be a ground ball to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and that's 2 away. He just missed it. These Orioles are extremely good against tough players. They can get hits on that tough column. Here's Frank Robinson, 1 for 4, an RBI in the opener. McNally in the pitch. That's a 10. Patient by Koosman, 47. See, it's going to be, let's see, it's a 10. Patient on a 47. It's probably not going to go well. That's going to be a walk to Frank Robinson. So he has a 2-out walk. He's on at first. He's a 4, so he won't be going anywhere. So here is Boog Powell. So the Boog comes up, 1 for 5 in the opener. Lefty on lefty. Here's a pitch from Koosman. It's a defensive check again. So it's a second time 1 inning we have a defensive check. Let's go ahead and roll the defensive chart. It's going to be a range third baseman. So the third baseman for the Mets is Ed Charles. Ooh, a range on an F. Ooh, it's going to be 1-64 is the hit. It's a 45, and that's going to be a single for Boog Powell. So a single. Let's see if the runner can go to third, too. You would hope you wouldn't go 2 bases on a runner on first, and doesn't. So he'll stop at second. First and second with 2 outs. Here is Brooks Robinson. So Brooksy comes up, 1 for 4 in the opener with an RBI. 2 on, 2 outs for the Orioles against Jerry Koosman. Koosman from the stretch. Here's the pitch. It's a 6. It's a tough, but a 76. A fly ball to center field. That is AG makes the catch, and the Orioles strand 2. We play 1 inning of play. No score from Memorial Stadium. So inning number 2, it will be Ed Charles, Jerry Grody, and Al Weiss against Dave McNally. It's a 6. It's a tough. It's a tough on a 91. That is a fly ball into left field. Again, left fielder is Cleon Jones. Not Cleon Jones, that's Don Buford makes the play. Here's Jerry Grody. Grody 0 for 4 in the opener. That's going to be a 6 on McNally. That's a tough. An 82. It's a ground ball to short. Belanger gobbles it up, picks it up, and throws him out. Strong arm for Mark Belanger. Here now is Al Weiss. So Weiss the batter with 2 outs. He's the third baseman. 0 for 4 in the ball game. It's a 7. That's going to be a. That's going to be a. In play on McNally. It's going to be an 83. Ground ball to second. Davey Johnson gets it, throws him out. Mets go 1, 2, 3. Let's go to the bottom of the second inning. No score from Memorial Stadium. It'll be Davey Johnson, Andy Etchebarren, and Mark Belanger to bat for the Orioles here in the second. Second inning of play here, World Series, 1969 replay. As we'll start just to get back to this. Here is Davey Johnson. Johnson, the opener, 2 for 4 runs scored, had a home run. It's a 6 on Kuzman. That's a tough. 47 tough. 47 tough against the lefty is a single for Davey Johnson. I'll tell you, these Orioles are carded extremely well. So he's a stealing 3, does not get the steal. So he will not be going anywhere. So let's see, make sure tough. Yeah, up to 50% a hit. That is a good card. So runner on first. Here's Andy Etchebarren. He is a bunting up, so he's not going to be sacrificing. Kuzman from the stretch. They can use a double play ball here. It's going to be patient. Patient on a 23 versus a lefty is a walk, and the Orioles have put 2 men on again. So 2 on the out for Belanger. And he's a bunting C. We'll see if that will inhibit possibly a bunt here. McNally on deck. Kuzman from the stretch. They'll swing away. That's a tough. Tough because Weaver doesn't bunt a lot. 89 ground ball to short. Let's see if we can get 2. Kuzman double play 10. Double play 6. That's a 5. That is 6-4-3. 89, 6-4-3 double play. So a big double play for Jerry Kuzman. Runner will go to third. So now here is Dave McNally. McNally comes up, runner on third, and 2 outs here. He'll swing away against Kuzman. Kuzman from the stretch gets the sign. It's a 3. Oh, it's a ballpark. 8 is going to be in the wheelhouse, so it's a big wheelhouse shot for Dave McNally. So let's see. He has nothing in the wheelhouse. He can get a hit up to 16%. Does he get it? No. 45 ground ball to third, picks him up, throws him out, and ends the inning. So Ed Charles makes a nice play. Runners will have to hold. 2 to play in the book. No score. So here is the top of the third inning. The Mets, no runs on 1 hit. The Orioles, no runs on 2 hits. Kuzman the swing. He's using pitchers hitting card number 1. A 6, that is tough. Tough on a 54 is a fly ball right. Frank Robinson comes in, doesn't really have to move, makes the catch, and there's 1 away. Here is Tommy A.G., center fielder. A.G. singled his first time up. That's going to be a 5. A.G. on McNally's a tough. A 77's a fly ball to center. Blair is there. He's one of the better center fielders in the game. 2 away. Here is Bud Harrelson. Harrelson pops a short first time up. McNally looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. He's working fast. The third defensive check today. Holy crap. Let's go ahead and check the defense. It's going to be an error check on the pitcher. So an error check on the pitcher. Let's see. So he is a D So he is going to be in D4. So up to 30 and a 54, he makes the play 1-3. So nice play there as McNally throws out. As McNally throws out Harrelson. We play 2.5 innings of play. No score. So now be Don Buford leading off. Buford will be led then by Blair and Robinson here in the last of the third. Mets no runs on 1 hit. The Orioles no runs on 2 hits. Buford to swing against Kuzman. That's a 7. It's tough. 70 is going to be a ground ball to short. That's the first out of the ball game. First out in the third inning as Paul Blair comes up. So Blair comes up unassisted at first baseman his first time up. Kuzman looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That's a 4. And it's against Kuzman again. Patient 48. And, we hit him with a pitch. Blair against the lefties, a hit by pitch. So hit by pitch for Paul Blair. That's a 4, and that's a 4. So he gets the lead. So Grody usually has a strong arm. He's a 2, so it would be a 4B2 if he wants to run. Weaver's not really known to run the bases that much. But we'll see if he got a jump here. So Blair may take off. We'll take a look at the numbers if we can find him effectively and easily. There it is. So let's see. So he's going to be a 4, or it's going to be a B. So it's going to be a B. It's going to be a B2 right there. So B2. He's safe 40. He's safe 43 to 99. So basically, he's a normal result. 13 to 42 is an out. So we're going to go for it. And here we go. It's a 47. He just got under the glove, and he just rolled it, I believe. 42, I believe I said. So that should be a successful stolen base for Paul Blair. Make sure. Here we go. Here, B2 caught is up to 42. He's safe 43 to 99. So Paul Blair just gets under the glove and gets himself a stolen base. So runner on second with 1 out. They're going to make him pay for the hit by pitch. And now here is Frank Robinson. He's a tough one versus the lefty. He hit 367 and 68, or 69, I should say. Over 1,000 OPS versus a lefty. Kuzman's got to be careful. Runner on second, 1 out. It's a 9. It's in play. That should be trouble. 15 versus a lefty. And that is a single. Runner on second base. So we take a look at this. We'll see if the runner scores from second. Scores. So Paul Blair scores from second. And the Orioles have taken a 1-0 lead. So an RBI, Frank Robinson. So now here is Boog Powell. So a hit by pitch, a stolen base, and a single gives the Orioles the lead with 1 away. Here is Boog. Single his first time up. And that's going to be an 8. That's going to be in play. A 93 is a fly ball to right. Right fielder comes in. That's Shamsky makes the catch. Or Swoboda for the second out. So now here is Brooks Robinson. So Robinson up, runner on first and 2 outs. Brooks the batter. That's going to be an 8 on Kuzman. That's in play. 71 is going to be a fly to center. That is A.G. makes the catch and ends the inning. But the Orioles get a run. They get it on 1 hit. A hit batsman, he scores. At the end of 3, the Orioles lead 1-0. Top of the 4th, 1969 Payoff Pitch World Series. Son of a bitch. All right, thank you so much for that jackass stuff. We're now in the 4th inning. The Mets no runs on 1 hit. The Orioles 1 run on 3 hits. Here is Cleon Jones. Cleon Jones, the batter. 3 against McNally's in the wheelhouse. Hang on, 43 versus a lefty. That ball is deep. That ball is far. That ball is gone. So a 3, McNally's wheelhouse. That's automatically a 43. 1 to 61's a home run, and the Mets tie it at 1. So Cleon Jones, a leadoff home run in the 4th. So now here's Don Clendenin. 1-1 score here in the 4th. That's going to be a 7. That's in play. An 80 is a fly ball to center. Blair backs up a little bit, makes the catch. Here is Ron Swoboda. Swoboda up with 1 away, fly to center first time up. That's a 9. That's going to be patient. An 85 is going to be a ground ball to short. Good play by Belanger. Picks it and throws it out, and there's 2 outs. So the Mets trying to get back in this game, trying to show they can punch back, tie it up. And here's Ed Charles. Fly left his first time up. That rolls around nicely on a 10. That's patient. That is a 59. That's a 59 patient against the lefty. That is up. Joss misses it. That's a ground ball to second. Davey Johnson's got it. Throws him out and ends the inning. 1 run, 1 hit. Leadoff home run by Cleon Jones. And we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. The score is Mets 1, Orioles 1. So now here is Davey Johnson. Singled his first time up. And that's going to be a 12 on Kuzman. That's in the wheelhouse. Oh, 63. No, Davey Johnson, not much power this year against lefties. So that's a ground ball to second. That is going to be the second baseman, Al Weiss, throws him out 1 away. Uh-oh. I swear I heard the fire alarm. Here's Andy Etchebarren with 1 out. Etchebarren walked his first time up with 1 out here in the 4th. Right-handed hitter. They have decent catchers on this team. 5, Etchebarren is tough. Tough on a 13 is a strikeout. So a strikeout for Andy Etchebarren against Jerry Kuzman. Here is Mark Belanger. Double play ball his first time up. 2 outs here in the 4th. Mets with 2 hits. Orioles with 3. 8 on Kuzman is in play. In play on a 23. And that's a base hit for Mark Belanger. So Belanger's on with 2 outs. Belanger's a 4. That's an 8. Cannot go anywhere. So now here's the pitcher, Dave McNally. Ground to thirds first time up. That's going to be a 7. That's in play. Or 7 is going to be, 7 is going to be tough. That's Kuzman. Let's try this one. Let's move him over to its rightful spot and see if that helps me. 7 is going to be tough. Tough on an 0-2. Got him on strike. So the pitcher's out. McNally, that's easy enough. We have played 4 innings of play. Still 1-1. The Mets 1 run on 2 hits. The Orioles 1 run on 4 hits. 5th here at the ballpark, Memorial Stadium. Let's kind of just take a time out, make sure everything is, oh my gosh, again. Give me 1 second, please. Give me 1 second, folks, I'm sorry.
What happened?
I'm live. I'll talk to you in a minute. All right, so let's continue here. Going through this game pretty fast. That's what's great about Payoff Pitch. Couple quick rolls and you're through the game. So now we're 1-1 in the 5th. Mets 1 run on 2 hits, and the Orioles 1 run on 4 hits. Here is Jerry Grody. Grody will bat. He grounds to short first time up. Grody a 7 on McNally. That is in play. 4 not in the ballpark. It's a ground ball to first. Takes it himself. And that 3 unassisted. So Grody retired. Here is Al Weiss. Weiss ground to second first time up. Top of the 5th. 1-1's your score. That's a, it's in play. I thought it was going to be better than that. 41. 41 is just out of reach. That is a ground ball to the first baseman again. 3 out assisted. Boo. Powell gets it. And there's 2 away. And now here in the 5th inning, Jerry Kuzman will come up the bat on a 1-1 tie. Gil Hodges kind of has to play the percentages here. He's got a great pitcher in Kuzman going. You don't want to take him out of that lineup. He's a 9. He's a patient. patient on an 18, and he works a walk. So Jerry Koosman, you don't walk the pitcher, especially with 2 outs. So now it gives Tommy Agee a chance. Agee in the ball game, 1 for 2, 5 for 7 in the series. McNally from the stretch, that's a 7. That's in play, but it's going to be way out of reach. 94, fly ball to left. Buford's there, makes the catch. No runs, a walk, 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's 1-1. So last of the 5th here at the ballpark in downtown Baltimore. 1-1 is your score. And let's make sure we are still here. Yep. So Don Buford, who's 0 for 2, leads off against Koosman. That's a 6. Ooh, that's tough. Tough on a 57. It's a fly ball to left. Left fielder comes in. That is Cleon Jones and makes the catch, and there's 1 away. Here is Paul Blair. So Blair, the batter, he's 0 for 1. Hit batsman and a stolen base and a run scored. That's not off the table, so we'll count it. It's a 9. It's a 9 off Koosman. That's in play. Maybe wish he hadn't counted it. 37's just out of reach. That is a ground ball back to Koosman. He sets himself and throws him out. So Jerry Koosman gets an early Christmas present. And he gets one right back to the box. 2 away. Here's Frank Robinson. He has singled and walked with a run batted in. And has to be careful with him. Here's Koosman. Stays on the thing. That's a 6. That's a tough. Oh, a tough? Wait a minute. 6 is a tough. That's good. 0-5. Tough is a strikeout. So a big strikeout for Frank Robinson. 3 up, 3 down. Go to the Orioles. We played 5. It's 1-1. The Mets 1 run on 2 hits. The Orioles 1 run on 4 hits. We go to the 6th inning. I may roll back to my box here as I got some room here on the board. I'm kind of using this board as a background. I like it. People see the stuff more. It's going to cover up the ballpark card a little bit, but people probably don't see that as much in gameplay. So yeah, I can still roll my dice in here. So let's just straighten up here, clean it up a little bit. Give it a bath before we start here. There you go. And we can roll right in here. Still have, people can still see it. So we're in business. So top of the 6, Harrelson, Jones, Clendenin. So here is Harrelson. Harrelson 0 for 2 in the ballgame, 1 for 5 in the series. There you go. That's a 9. It's a 9 on McNally is patient. Patient on a 53. Oh, it's against a lefty's just out of reach. That's a fly to left. Buford's there, makes the catch. He may have swung at ball 4 there. McNally made him official, but here's Cleon Jones. He's 1 for 2. That long home run back in the 4th. 2 for 6 in the series. That's a 7. That's in play. 25 in play versus the lefty. That's a single for Cleon Jones. So Cleon Jones is second hit of the series. He's a 4 stealer, but a 7 will not allow him to steal. So now it's a runner on first. And one man out for Clendenin, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. He's a big hitter against lefties, too. McNally from the stretch. McNally now struggling a little bit. Here we go. Can he get it over the plate? It's a 6. It's a tough 72 fly ball to center. Blair is there. That's an auto out. Makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. So now here is Ronnie Swoboda. Swoboda comes up with 2 outs now. Swoboda has fly to center around the short. Here's the pitch. That's a 6 that rolled around, but it's tough. That's where he didn't want. That's where he did not want the tough at. 36 versus a lefty, and that is going to get popped the 3rd. Brooks Robinson's there, comes out of foul territory and makes the catch to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, and left we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Mets can't pull it over the top, and it's still 1-1. So the Orioles now send up Powell, Robinson, and Johnson, the bat here in the 6th inning. So that's the 6th inning. I mean, we are just playing a typical 1969 baseball. 2 great pitchers blowing through this game. Powell 1 for 2. That's a 5 on Koosman. That's tough. 36 36 for Powell versus a lefty. Let's make sure that's tough. That's a tough on the, wait a minute, again, 5 tough. 35 is 36. The strikeout. So Powell down on strikes, 1 away. So a big strikeout in the ball game for Powell. He checked his swing, but the umpire said no. Here is Brooks Robinson. Brooks Robinson 0 for 2. That's a 4. That's patient. Patient on a 41 is a single for Brooks Robinson. This Oriole team is tough. So a big hit for Brooks. Hit number 5 for the Orioles. Here's Davey Johnson. He's a 2. Ooh, he rolled a 4. Bad numbers for him. Here's Davey. Runner on first, one out. Davey's 1 for 2. Kuzman from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's an 8. That's in play. 43 versus the lefty. Luckily does not get the hit. That's a ground ball to first. Let's see if they can go 3-6-3. Kuzman is a 10. Johnson is a 7. That's an 8-3-6-3 double play. So another big double play. Thanks to Jerry Kuzman. As we go through 6, it is 1-1. Top of the 7th here at Memorial Stadium. The Mets try to get even this series while the Orioles will try to take a strangle lead as we head to Shea. So here is Ed Charles. Ed Charles, the batter, he's 0 for 2. Mets only with 3 hits in the 7th inning. Now we have to look at the pitchers coming up. 11, another defensive check today. Boy, we've seen them today. It's going to be an error check, third baseman Brooks Robinson. This should be an out, you would think. So let's look at Brooks. Error check, he is a 4. Error check means 1 to 30 is an error. It's a 49. Brooks comes up and throws him out for out number 1. So now here is Jerry Grody. Grody's 0 for 2. Grody 0 for 2. 8 on McNally's in play. 75 fly ball center field. Blair is there, makes the catch. And McNally made some bad pitches, but he's getting away with those. And now here's Al Weiss. Kuzman's on deck. If he gets on, what do you do with Kuzman? Here's a 10. That is a patient. A 64 patient versus a lefty. Won't matter. Ground ball to short. Belanger's got it. Throws him out. We're going to see which manager's going to blink. We go to the 7th inning stretch. 1-1. And now it's going to be Etchebarren, Belanger, and let's see what Weaver does with McNally in the 7th. Etchebarren to swing against Kuzman. That's a 9. That's in play. 0-8 versus a lefty. A single for Andy Etchebarren. That's a good start for the Birds. 6th of the ball game as we play the 7th. So now Belanger the batter. He's a C-bunter. Weaver doesn't bunt a lot, so he'll stay up and hit. 1 for 2 with a double play. Double play needed. It's a 10. It's patient. 63 patient is not on the board. That's a fly right. Frank Robinson there makes the catch, and now Earl Weaver is going to have to make some kind of noise. Let's see if they decide to go to the bench or not. They don't have a lot of swingers, but they're going to bring the one guy up who normally can hit a lefty. That's Merv Rettenman. So Merv Rettenman will swing. So Earl Weaver has blinked first. So pinch hitter for the Orioles. McNally has gone 6 in a 1-1 tie. So here's Merv Rettenman. First at bat of the series. Right-handed batter against Kuzman. He's a 295 hitter versus lefties with power. It's a 9. It's going to be in play. Does it work? I don't believe so. That's a 61. A 61 is a ground ball to second. Johnson comes up with throws him out. Oh, could be a double play. There's one out. Hang on. Hang on. Let's stop the track. In play. Ooh, let's see. 69. What did I roll? 6, it was a ground ball to second. So double play ball. He's a 10. He's a 6. It's a 9. Double play. Another double play. This time it goes 4-6-3. And Jerry Kuzman has done the job. So Kuzman does the job. And now we go to the 8th inning, and the Orioles will need a new pitcher as we head to the 8th. Now let's see the Orioles, and they have a deeper bullpen than the Mets do. Let's see if Gil Hodges blinks with Koosman, then it's A.G. and Harrelson. So most likely a right-hander. So let's see. Tough, patient, couple ballparks down there. Plays to the batter spot. We'll go with Jim Harden right now. He's probably not going to pitch in this series. And they'll go as a short term. Phoebus can go long. Let's see. Don't want to go Marcelo Lopez. And Rickert is the lefty. Hall is the righty. Palmer is going to start. We're looking here, folks, and see what our options are going to be. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and just go to Jim Harden here. So, at the top of the 8th inning. So, new pitcher, Jim Harden stays in the game and bats 9th. We'll see if Gil Hodges decides to bring a lefty up and hit for Koosman. I think Gil Hodges has to do this. So Jerry Koosman is going to come out, and Art Shamsky will come in. So Art Shamsky will be the pinch hitter for the Mets here. So Shamsky's the hitter here. Mets are 1 run on 3 hits. The Orioles 1 run on 6 hits. Shamsky is coming up the bat. Shamsky in the game, 0 for 1 in the series. Swings against Harden. It's a 7. It's patient. 57 patient versus a righty is going to fly to left. Buford's there. Makes the catch, and there's 1 away. So both pitchers look to have no decisions here. And now it's going to be Thomas A.G. 1 for 3 is a single. Single was in the first inning. Here's a swing. That's a 5. That's a tough. 40 tough against a righty. A strikeout, and A.G.'s down on strikes. Jim Harden does the job in this inning. Here is Bud Harrelson with 2 outs. Harrelson 0 for 3. Hopefully Harden was in this series. I guess I can take a little peek-see and see if he was. Let's see if he was in this game. Again, winner of the actual game was the Mets, and this one 2-1. So we're right on track for the Mets to get to win at 2-1 again. And baseball is a funny game when you replay it. Things just don't want to stay the same. Oriole pitchers in the series in 5 games. Weaver usually has a faster hook than some. So let's see if he was in there. Orioles, nope, I don't think he pitched in the series. Doesn't mean he was on the team. Cuellar, Hall, Dave Leonard, McNally, Palmer, Rickert, and Eddie Watt. So didn't want to put Watt in. It was a little bit early for that. So now with 2 outs, here is Bud Harrelson. So here's Harrelson, 2 outs in the 8th. That's going to be an 8 on Harden. That is going to be in play on an 8. A 76, a fly to center. Blair is there, makes the catch. Mets go 1, 2, 3. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's still 1-1. Now the Mets have to do something now. Let's see who they will go with. The Orioles will send up the top of the lineup. Buford, Blair, Robinson, right, as they say. Oh, if he avoids that. I think Cardwell pitched the first game. '21 start, and we'll go Jim McAndrew as Cardwell went game 1. So McAndrew will come in the game. So new pitcher for the Mets, Jim McAndrew. Again, we're playing more of a, if we can prove it, we're going to try to play as played as much. But sometimes, because of a 5-game series, if everyone didn't get in the lineup. So we'll go ahead and play McAndrew here. He had 135 innings. So he had to stay with the Mets for most of the season. The Orioles with 6 hits. The Mets with 3. We play the last of the 8th. Here's Buford on a 10. That's in the ballpark. Oh, no. That is a 14 versus a righty. That is in the wheelhouse. 52% is a chance at a hit. 28% chance says this game is now untied. Nope, it's a 78. He misses it. Fly to center. Back goes AG at the track and makes the catch. Oh, Buford just missed one. And here is Blair. So Blair 0 for 2. Hit batsman, stole second, scored. Blair against McAndrew. It's in the wheelhouse for Blair. 38 versus the righties, deep to left field. That's back. It's far. It's gone. And the Orioles take a 2-1 lead. Paul Blair, who had 26 home runs and 69, is looking at MVP right now. 11 on McAndrew's wheelhouse. 38 is gone. So the Orioles take a 2-1 lead. Here's Frank Robinson. Oh, Nelly. So let's see if the Orioles will do now. Probably Eddie Watt or Dick Hall could come in. It's a 10. That's in the ballpark, too. 87 will be in play. Frank Robinson in play. 28% chance at a base hit. Reading black and blue. Nope, 82 is a ground ball to short. Harrelson comes up with it, throws him out for 2 outs. Oh, Paul Blair in Memorial Stadium is going nuts as the Orioles lead by a run. Here is Boog. And that's going to be a 10. Oh, that's another ballpark. That's a 37 versus a lefty, a 34. So he'll get a chance at an in play. 31% chance at a hit. Reading black and white. Nope, 73. Ground ball to short. Harrelson's got it. Throws him out and ends the inning. 1 run. Huge hit by Blair. He gets it out of the yard. It's 2-1 Orioles. The exact score of the 69 World Series Game 2, but it's been reversed. The Orioles now with the lead. And now let's see if Earl Weaver turns on the heat. 16 saves will go to the righty, Eddie Watt. There's a wheelhouse, there is a ballpark in the card, but they're in your unlikely 2 and 12s. So let's see. It's going to be new pitcher, Eddie Watt. He pitched in game 1. So 9th inning, it's going to be Cleon Jones, Don Clendenin, and Ron Swoboda. So let's look and see what he's done here. Cleon Jones, 3 for 7. Eddie Watt pitched 1 inning, gave up 2 hits, got the strikeout, faced 5 batters. So here we go. Cleon Jones, the batter. Righty versus righty. That's a 9 on Watt. That is tough. 43 versus a righty is a single for Cleon Jones. So Cleon Jones with a base hit. He is 3 for 4. So he said, hey, put some MVP votes for me. Better put some for me. 3 for 4 for Cleon Jones. So a 943 is right there. So he is a 4 stealer. Cannot go anywhere. And now here's Don Clendenin. Had one of the big series for the Mets in 69. In this series, he hits 202 versus righties. Oh, that almost makes me want to just get him out of there. He's got power versus righties. 6 home runs and 114 at bats. But otherwise, it's going to be little or nothing. Wrong. On the Mets season, see, Eddie Kranepool was up game in 4 games. He was one run scored. So he is an option on this bench. One of the strong ball. And Ed Kranepool will come in, and he is a first baseman. Here. Weaver is the type, but I don't think he will. So let's see. Pinch hitter. So let's go ahead and pinch hitter the game. And there it did not bat in game 1. Runner on first. Nobody out. Eddie Watt, by the way. Double play is an 8. Kranepool is a 6. So, doesn't look good. 4, tough on a 15 against a righty. It's a strikeout. Big strikeout for Eddie Swoboda, a right-handed hitter against a righty. 232, not much either way. He will swing with one away. 0 for 3. Here's the swing. It's a 9. It's tough. Oh my, it's tough. It's Newford. There's 2 outs. Ed Charles, the batter, 0 for 3. He's 0 for 3 in a series. Let's see if he can get a big blow here. 2 outs. Watt from the stretch. Tying runner at the go ahead runner at the plate. It's in play, but it's an 80. That's a ground ball. The home run was hit. Losing pitcher is Jim McAndrew. This is 21. Memorial Stadium was the game. Run on 4 hits. The Mets left 5 on base. The Orioles left 5. The Mets were 4 for 31. 1 run scored, 1 RBI, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Left 5. The Orioles 7 of 28. 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. Stranded 5. Home runs. Biggest home run of the game was by Paul Blair. His second. Cleon Jones. RBIs were Jones and Blair. Blair had his third RBI. Robinson his second. Blair had the lone stolen base. The Orioles hit into 3 double plays and survived the win. McNally goes 7 innings, 3 hits, 1 run was earned, 2 walks, no strikeouts. Harding got the win. Win an inning, 1 strike. Got them in 7 innings. 6 hits. He gave up the boom to Blair. 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 run, it was earned. Well, that's a final here at the big ballpark Memorial Stadium. The Orioles taking the first 2 games of this series, and now we will move to Shea Stadium for Game 3 and see if the Mets can salvage this series. Hate to see the Orioles celebrate on the Mets' home turf. Well, folks, that has been the ball game here at Memorial Stadium with the score: Baltimore Orioles 2. And the New York Mets 1. Exact score as 1969 World Series Game 2, but roles reversed. Have a good night, everybody. See you again, and we'll see you for Game 3.